Chris and Ryan, and we know that you're dying to hear what we have to say today. I say we hear what we have to say today. It's the blank. Fill it in. Fill it in. Fill it in. Yeah. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun.
See, that's the thing when you start drinking.
Still
so when we bring in drinking,
I am still singing.
All right. Go ahead.
Tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, Transformers, robots in disguise.
It was a lovely ending. I felt that.
All right. Young World. I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ryan.
And this is the Blank with Carlos and Ryan. What's going on? Another week.
Another fucking week.
Another episode.
I'm hyped.
Why?
Because this is probably the first episode we've done in a month where we didn't have anything on the side playing.
Was that distracting for you?
I think it was a little bit.
So,
like, fuck, man.
What you're saying is you're kind of glad that both Toronto teams are out of the playoffs.
No, because I'm more actually sad that we called it on the show.
I'm not sad about that at all. I don't feel like a dumb shit whatsoever. To any of you motherfuckers that want to call me out and shit on this social media, call me out. You know what? I'll do another call out. I think the Maple Leafs are going to win the 2023 Stanley Cup. Put your bets in, folks. Because I know I'm right about that one.
I was hurt, man.
I don't give a shit. Fuck.
I was hurt.
Yeah, that sucked.
Yeah.
That sucked.
Especially
game 6 where we actually had the chance to come. Like we were winning. We were
played
winning.
well.
And sadly, in game 7, that first goal unfortunately was an interference.
Yeah.
That's what they called.
Yeah, we got screwed in that.
But we Toronto fans would like to call that as, what's the call there in professional hockey? Oh yes, bullshit. That's what they call it. Bullshit.
I don't know.
But hey. Leafs fans, we've been used to this for too long, but
too long.
I mean, at one point, that only just makes the win going to be so much greater.
2023.
Yeah, calling it now. Hoes, see me, bitch. If you guys have a problem, fucking shit. Like we need hope. God damn it, Mitch Marner getting robbed and shit.
Oh yeah, that's the worst.
That's insane.
For those who don't know, what we're talking about. One of the greater players, what we all have great players, but one of the good players on the Maple Leafs, unfortunately, got his Land Rover fucking robbed at gunpoint from him in Etobicoke, right?
Yeah,
fucked up.
Yeah, what's gonna happen? What can he do?
You have to
you're in Etobicoke, Mitch. Like you don't think your name's gonna be known there? Like who the hell knows you outside of freaking aside from downtown Toronto? And all the white parts of GTA, who the fuck knows you out there in Etobicoke?
I was gonna say, like, do you think the people that pulled him over knew him?
Hell no.
Are there just like some
if
other?
If it was a
rich
black
white
dude, absolutely not. Absolutely not. There's only a certain amount of people that can get away with shit like that.
Some rich
Drake, Weekend, Doug Ford didn't rob the fuck out of. I think someone's getting shot at the thing. They'd just be like, "Freak, yo, give me a fucking gun, please." Wait, are you Doug Ford? Yes. Why is the construction at the Bathurst in Eglinton taking so fucking long? What is this? He grabs the gun and then shoots himself.
What is this shit about Highway 413?
Oh, fuck. What happened? Duckworth killed himself.
Holy fuck! All
The
right.
car's useless. Get the fuck out of here. That's exactly what.
Like we're not even robbing this dude anymore. I just feel
Yeah,
bad.
man. Just fuck, dude. You just want to give us information.
Yeah.
Hey, but yeah, Mitch is okay.
Yeah, which is important.
I mean, what sucks, within a 2-week span, dude got robbed twice. But I mean, hey.
Yeah.
He still got money. He got his life, and he'll know not to go to the black part of town with a Land Rover anymore. Fucking idiot. What are you doing? What are you doing? Who are you studying for? Who do you know out there? Okay?
I don't know what the hell is going on, man.
About what? With the sports? Or just in general?
I think just in general now, man.
What is going on? What's the what are you trying to figure out?
This is part 2, the world's ills, man. No, I'm just kidding. But I don't know, it's just crazy, man. You feel kind of bad for that situation, but what can you do?
Yeah.
He's got insurance.
Well, first the puck gets stolen from him, and now the fucking Land Rover.
Supposedly, actually, speaking of really quick insurance, supposedly when you when you're like a superstar and you have like millions of dollars and stuff, and you're well known, supposedly you get to another level of insurance as like a celebrity or something like that.
There's some truth to that.
It's like I was hearing this one story about how like you can they do like things like put insurance on your Rolexes, and like other parts of jewelry, and then there's that one story about that one celebrity who put like insurance on her legs.
Jennifer Lopez has insurance on her ass.
Yeah, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I guess they treat you potentially a little bit better from probably insurance companies.
I know when I used to work at Intact, there was there was a separate system that we used for like the high-end customers. I remember I had to open up a claim, and I'm looking at the car. I'm like, oh damn, this is a really nice car. And I have no clue who this person is, but apparently they're a big deal because there could be celebrities, and then there could be like these no-name people who are filthy rich that we don't know, right? So I'm like, oh shit, this is really. I think it was like that year's Beamer.
Oh, okay.
Like a really high-end vehicle. I'm like, oh shit, this is a really nice car. So I'm opening up the claim. She's a really nice lady, and I'm having trouble with opening one of the parts of the claim. So I call for help, and then
there was a password on the part of the claim.
Well, not really. Well, almost like that. He's like, can you send me the claim number? I'm like, yeah. So I give it to him, and the dude like is frozen. I'm like, are you okay? What's wrong? He's like, hold on, I'll call you back. I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell's going on here? So he calls me back, and I'm like, hey, I got the rest of the claim open for you, but everything's good. Do you know who that was? I'm like, no, who? It was the president. It was the president of the company's wife, like the CEO of the company's wife.
Of Intact.
Of Intact.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
I had no idea who we were talking to, but okay, well, yeah.
Yeah, like the secret file to open, like that's funny.
Yeah,
it's funny how she calls into her own company and then doesn't act like like that's very sweet.
She seemed humble.
That's
because her husband's a pretty nice guy too. Like he comes up to you, he looks into your eyes, like, hey, how you doing? How you doing today?
Really?
Yeah,
I like it, man.
Yeah. It gets intense. He wants to know you. He wants your soul. He wants to know, are you intact or are you fucking just here for the money?
I'm gonna do that to everybody. Go forward.
Well, that's what George Clooney does apparently. It's like, hey, how you doing? How you doing? How's everything? What's going on with you? Who hurt you? You know, shit like that.
You know who did.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's not get into it. Jesus.
Papa.
Please, not a fucking too much this week, all right? Once a week is fine.
Carlos,
Jesus.
Carlos spilling all the world's ills.
Yo, chill, man. I was surprised. I was giving good news and shit. And then you said it was okay. I thought, you know what I mean? At least the homies could know the news.
You know what I not to get too much into the personal stuff, but I think honestly, like that was one of my favorite titles for one of our episodes.
The line from the Lupe fiasco song, of course. Oh, do you want to give the news about Lupe's?
Of course.
Yeah,
that's why I wore it.
Let's get this shit over with. Hurry up.
But for everybody who is a Lupe fan, and I know that all of you are, every single one of you.
There's like 2 people watching.
But Lupe Fiasco is going to be dropping a new album June 24th, I believe.
Christ.
It's called Drill Music in Zion. Go check it out. It's going to be on all your streaming platforms. And then I found out today that the physical album is not dropping for another 2 months after that. Is that normal? I don't remember that happening as a kid.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like the freaking thing is like a click away, whereas
Yeah, right. Like that's what I guess I was like. A lot of people were saying on Reddit. Like they're saying, yeah, like I guess. What is? I don't know.
There's production costs in those CDs. Like it costs a shit ton of money to make those CDs too, right? And if he's not going to shell out that money, what's the purpose of paying all that money just to shell out all the production when it's easier to click away and
like distributing himself and that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
But,
yeah, instantaneously available to all the fans and all the normal people who will ignore the. Oh, I'm kidding. Don't ignore it, please. Yeah, I love Lupe Fiasco. You should really support his music. He's actually a very talented rapper, and he's one of my top 5. So,
but new music, go check it out when you can. That's actually the first day we're gonna be in Vegas.
Vegas, so you're blasting that all the way there.
August 26th is when the CD drops. I'm gonna try and pick it up in Vegas when we're out there. Excuse me.
So what, you're gonna fucking whore yourself out or something for the tape?
That would be pretty dope.
That wouldn't. It wouldn't.
That would be pretty dope.
Very, very demeaning and also just not okay.
But
yeah,
go check it out.
Yeah.
That's my only Lupe news. Yeah. I just want to throw it out there. Shout out to Lupe Fiasco. Oh, and he actually did drop merch. New merch for it.
Oh, did he?
I bought some.
Oh, did you?
Will be coming in 3 months.
Wow. Right in time for Vegas.
When did it? Because me and Carlos both bought merch. When did it come in? I don't remember. It was like 3 months.
Yeah, it took a while.
3 months.
Yeah,
okay. That makes sense.
Then when it arrived, the fucking coloring was.
Oh yeah, that was unfortunate.
I love Lupe, but what the fuck?
Yeah, Lupe. Come on, bro.
Oh Jesus!
Come on, Lupe.
Christ.
A lot of it wasn't only us though. It was everybody.
Quite a bit of people.
Everybody,
yeah. So yeah, that's shitty. What can you do? But yeah, Kendrick's album dropped.
Yes,
that's a big deal.
It did.
That album got a big deal.
Did you listen to the whole thing?
I listened to the whole thing. Here's the deal. I think Kendrick is the most artistic rapper that has ever touched the mic. I think artistry-wise, the dude knows how to paint a picture via video or his music. He can tell a story like nobody else can. Do I think he will be top 5 rappers of all time? I'm on the fence about that.
Really? Wow.
Only because, hear me out. I think
that was pretty fucking, you're probably hurting a lot of people.
I don't give a shit. You can fucking fight me on it. You will not win. I'm speaking facts here.
I think there's a lot of people that think he's
those motherfuckers are only reading his reviews 140 characters or less, and then telling me that I don't know music. Fuck you, cunts who think you know.
You gotta get on that Twitter tip.
I don't fuck that. Yeah, I'm not jumping back.
Sorry, go on.
It's all good. It's all good. Anyways, Kendrick's album, honestly, very good. Very good album. One of his best, in my opinion. It's just when people are just like, "Oh, he's gonna be the greatest of all time." I don't know about that one. Like, dude he can tell stories, but he doesn't have bars. He doesn't have like punchlines. He doesn't, catch you out of the blue or anything. But storytelling wise, second to none. Second to none. That's all I gotta say on the matter. But it's a very good album, and you should go listen to it. I'm surprised you don't listen to his music.
I'll be honest with you. This is the first Kendrick album I'm actually giving a chance.
Wow.
I actually made it like a promise to myself that I'm going to go listen to that album. So I listened to the first 2/3 of it. I didn't get to the last third just because I was like going into the gym and then leaving the gym. And I was, I go for random walks or something like that. And then I think last night I listened to it for like a good 20 minutes just to get through a couple songs. But, it's the first time I've ever actually listened to Kendrick's music, like a full-on album from front to back, or going to be at least from front to back. And honestly, it's good.
Yeah,
like it is good. I'm not gonna take away from him. He's definitely a wonderful artist, and like a lot of people are claiming that he's definitely gonna be, like you said, like one of the greats. And I think that there's definitely some some songs that do stand out, like the one about his aunt.
Yes,
That one
that
stands
one
out.
was a
Yeah.
whoa.
To get into like the LGBTQ like
Yeah.
community and stuff like that and spreading awareness. I thought that was really cool. One of the songs that actually really made me fucking sad was "We Cry Together," I think it's called.
I know.
And it's like him and a female rapper or a lady rapper. I don't remember her name, but she kills it.
She's actually an actress.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, she
Taylor
kills
Page.
it. Taylor Page.
That made it cry.
It didn't make me
Like,
cry, but it made me
emotional.
sad.
Really?
It made me really sad.
I
yeah.
thought it was toxic as fuck. I'm
But
like,
that's
oh
the
my
point,
God.
though. But it's like it made me sad to the point where it was kind of like, man, there's actually people that are in relationships like this.
Yeah.
So like for everybody who doesn't know or doesn't listen to Kendrick, if I can go request one thing from today's episode, is go listen to that song. It's called "We Cry Together," I think.
And Auntie's Diaries as well.
And Auntie's Diaries.
Yeah.
But that song, the "We Cry Together" song, is like the most fucking toxic fucking like song in a it's called "We Cry Together" of a couple that just fucking hate each other.
Yeah.
And they're just like yelling at each other
with each other.
But they're
because
stuck
they're
with
like,
each other, yeah.
this is the best that I can do, really. But hey, this is the best that I can do.
And what made me sad about it was that, like, man, the amount of relationships that are probably out there in existence today that are like that, and people that have to go through that or feel like they have to go through that are stuck. And it's probably so predominant. Like, there's so many relationships 100%. Out there that are like that. And like, not to get too deep into like my own personal stuff, but it's like, man, I've seen relationships like that.
Jeez.
You know what I mean? And like, when you see it, like, you think about people like your moms or your aunts or like any like woman in your life, or even like your boys that are in that type of relationship where it was like, fuck, man, like, man, you don't have to be in that.
Right.
Like, you don't have to be the toxic person. You don't have to be with a toxic person. It's like, and I think that when Kendrick put that out and I've listened to it for the first time, I actually listened to it twice repeated just to get that feel and how fucking real that song is. So it actually fucking like hit me and it was like, yo, this is fucking sad. So like, shout out to you, Kendrick. Honestly, man, like, I don't listen to your music at all realistically. But that like that makes me a fan. That one song. Like everything else, cool. Swimming pools. Was it Hippie's Diaries? I think it's called, like on his first album. What was it called? Smoke good, eat good, shoot good, something like that. I don't know, man. It's the only fucking. I didn't listen to anything on Damn. That's for sure. I just love the cover because of this dude.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But honestly, Kendrick, that made me a fan. Like, I will now try to give your music a chance and go listen to it more often.
I'm telling you, but that not even the first album, because it's not his first album. Freaking Good Kid, Mad City is just, that album will go down as one of the greatest piece of music that has ever been created. So Kendrick, you know what? Like, dude, you're not in my top 5, but like, you will go down as one of the greatest. I don't know if the greatest, but you're
not touching Jay. Sorry, there's no way. I'll put that out there and I'll throw that energy out into the world.
I mean, I was thinking it.
He's not. You're not touching Jay-Z. Jay-Z's fucking.
It's the God MC.
It's
man.
the Izzo,
I'm
man.
sorry. Here's my debate on the thing.
See, this is why me and Carlos do this podcast. Yeah. We're just spreading Jay-Z.
Jesus. Here we are. Rappers, you know, there are rappers who storytell. There are rappers who focus on, you know, punchlines, flows, etc., etc. I think Jay-Z is a good rapper who encompasses all of that, who has all of those on like an equal level.
Yeah.
Whereas there's not really much where, you know,
like people have their strengths.
Yes.
And they kind of keep to that strength.
Jay-Z is good at all of those things. And the way he's been able to maintain that for all of these years says enough as it.
Yeah. You know, I haven't heard from Jay now that I think about it, and you could probably correct me. But like him on like a trap song. Is there something like that out there in existence? I haven't really listened to too much new Jay-Z after like Kingdom Come.
444. Well, you're not going to hear it. I think you'd love that album. I'm not love it. I think
I've listened to a bit of it.
444 was incredible. I mean, he was very it's like a very honest Jay-Z. Like he goes like, it's not really like the whole know, bravado and, you know, money this and money that, but like he's very open about, you know, his relationship with his mother and, you know, him cheating. He just like, That's
But yeah.
disgusting. But yeah, 444. You should definitely take a listen.
I'll go take. A
But I mean, there's Ham. That's a bit of a trap song.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, right. I just think that like now that I went to go finally listen to Kendrick, I loved how like versatile he is.
Yes.
And in some of the songs, like he changes his flow, like the way that he would normally rap, and then sometimes he makes his like voice sound different, where he like I don't know if he makes it sound like he's younger or like older.
Well, it's a character.
It's like a character,
again,
yeah.
it's a storytelling.
And I think
right?
that's the crazy part about like Kendrick and just this album in itself, because I've given it a chance. It's like how versatile and how creative he can get with like his voice specifically, and just like even flow. Like if you just hear the like almost like a metronome kind of thing. Like some rappers, they just have their own flow and they stick to that flow every single song. But he'll do like a boom, 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 and then a boom, 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 and then like then he'll do it real slow. It's like it was wild, man.
Yeah, man. Well, and also he's like one of the few, not even he's like one of the few who encompasses jazz a lot in music.
Yeah.
It's like
Lupe's done it first though.
Okay.
I'm just gonna throw that out there.
All right.
Sing. But yeah, no. I don't know if there's any song that I would put on a playlist and I would listen to it regularly as of yet, but maybe I gotta listen to I gotta give it another chance.
But yeah, Kendrick, man. Good for you on this album though, sure. He's probably gonna win a bunch of Grammys and shit.
Did it like put you over and be like, oh my fucking god?
No, not really. I enjoyed Damn though. Damn, when I listened to it the first time, I'm like, holy
that was the first
shit. That was because I heard Good Kid, Mad City. I'm like, yeah, this dude is incredible. This dude's phenomenal. And then I heard To Pimp a Butterfly. Yeah. And people are probably gonna get pissed off.
I didn't
people
listen to that one.
To Pimp a Butterfly is like
everyone thinks it's
like a GOAT album.
Grammy.
Yeah. Oh, because I think it snapped at the Grammys too. Like all of his albums snapped, but either stuff. Well, you don't care. Whatever. Fuck you. Anyways, but yeah, Damn was when I heard it. I'm like, holy shit, what an album! Great album. I enjoyed that album very much. Very, 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 very much. But this album, I think, is probably going to be album of the year. We shall see, though.
Yeah,
there's still the rest of the year.
Yeah.
You're already thinking Lupe's is going to be.
It's going to be. Well, it is going to be.
The Game said he's going to be releasing an album of the year. What's so funny about that? What's so
the Game? No offense, Game. You had your time, bro. I don't know about now, man.
Oh man.
I don't know, man.
Wow.
Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
You even disagree with him saying he would destroy Eminem in the verses?
Yeah. You kidding me?
Oh.
One other point I wanted to say was that We Cry Together song reminded me of Eminem.
Did it?
And like
did it recall of a time where Eminem where Kendrick wanted to murder his girlfriend with their lover? Huh?
No, but like just the toxic relationship that he had with his wife. That's what it reminded me.
That wasn't toxic. That was absolute that was criminal. That was criminal what was going on there.
But that's what it like brought me back to. I don't remember
like he talked about burying the mother of his daughter in the back of a trunk while the daughter is with him.
It's almost like on a level of toxicity, like Future's third.
Yeah.
That Kendrick song is second. And then Eminem just like
in the heavens. Here we deal. Here's the deal. I think Future would be second because Future himself that is one toxic motherfucker.
Yeah.
What was it? His new album is called I Never Liked You.
Is it?
Yeah. Can you imagine?
Wasn't it like something on like him on Mother's Day where he sent like Happy Mother's Day
to
everybody,
like messages
to like 20 different women?
Yes. Via Twitter. Can you imagine that? No flowers, no chocolates, no nothing. It's like
Future.
You get a notification on your phone. Happy Mother's Day. Cool. Move on with your life. That is one toxic motherfucker.
Okay.
That story of him fucking he met Scottie Pippen as a kid. And Scottie didn't want to give him an autograph once Future asked. Wow. Then he grows up, ends up fucking his wife.
Wow. That's wild.
That you see,
yeah.
This is all Scottie's fault. Scottie Pippen, you brought this on yourself, man. You've ruining all these women's lives. You created
a monster.
You created an absolute beast, and he's just freaking He's just, living that life.
Oh my god.
Ah,
Future.
oh goddamn. And Scotty had to get back with that wife of his, knowing what the fuck Future did to that poor woman.
Are they back together?
Scotty and the wife, yeah.
Damn. Damn, Scotty.
Yeah, well, hey, Scotty, it is what it is. Dude, I gotta tell you, I ordered Uber Eats on, was it either Tuesday or Wednesday?
What'd you eat, man?
It was Mickey D's.
Okay. Awesome.
And I'm waiting for my order. Never once came in contact with the driver. He just came up, dropped it on my doorstep. Cool. I open the door. I see the food, and there's a paper under the food. There's a paper like under the bag, and I pick it up. It's literally freaking pages upon pages on why the government is the devil and how vaccines are freaking filled with things to kill you.
It was inside the bag?
No, it was under the bag.
Was it like, you think it was like intentionally attached to the under part of the bag, or do you think he just has these
Yeah, I think he has the flyers and he just gives them out to whenever he delivers food.
Wow, that's fucking nuts. You need to take a picture of that. That needs to be your Instagram fucking.
I'm like, what the fuck?
That is wild.
I'm like, what the shit is this? It reads literally 666 on the top. And I'm like, what the fuck? Can I once eat something without political or any religious beliefs upon, like, what the fuck?
So, okay, give me like a rundown of exactly what it said.
So it's basically.
Did you read the whole thing?
I skimmed through it.
Okay.
It was a lot. It was like four. It was like page. It was 4 pages, front and back, 2 pieces of paper, front and back. A lot of words. Even on the second page is just links of videos of how the government is trying to overtake us and how the vaccine is trying to kill us. You're 2 years late, dude. I already have my vaccine. What the fuck? Anyways, yeah, and there's these pictures of these white dudes with these gold chains on. So I assume it's the Illuminati, obviously. And I'm just like, what the shit? Can a man just get a McDouble and eat in peace?
That's weird, man.
I
haven't
dude,
run into
what is with this? Like, I get it, all political. Dude, I see enough of this shit online, all right? Leave me alone.
Did you get his
Don't
name?
interrupt. I probably could get the name, but I forget it.
I guess one of the best questions I have for you in this situation is like, what did you give him for the rating?
I don't even think I rated him. I should probably leave a comment for him and be like, dude.
What do you rate your conspiracy theorist?
I would give him a 1
Uber
star.
driver?
I would give him a 1 star and just be like, I am vaccinated, bitch.
Oh my
3-6
god!
Mafia in this hoe.
Please include that in our Instagram
Jesus.
post. I would like to see it.
Yeah.
Did you throw it away or
No,
did you keep
I
it?
still have it.
Okay, yeah.
Absolutely.
I would keep that as a memoir.
shit.
That's funny.
That was insane. Dude, like, if you want to talk politics, like, do that outside. Don't bring food into this.
Yeah.
There's probably even dudes in Russia that are fucking dealing with the fucking war. It's lunchtime, and then some dude comes up. Let's get rid of the Ukrainian scum. What do you think? Screw kablet. I'm fucking eating. I'm eating, bro. I'm eating. Leave me alone. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
It's insane. So what's gonna happen next? They talk politics during sex and shit. Although I do understand religion, because not to brag, but I am very acclimated to women saying religious things during sex. You know what I mean? I had them say the Lord's name in vain. I've one time had one girl say the 12 apostles' name. You know what I mean? Hey, it is what it is.
Oh my
I had
god!
one girl read the Genesis 1:1 during bed, and I got it. You know what I mean? Not to brag again, but hey,
No bragging at all.
if
man.
you're catching the Holy Spirit during the way I'm throwing the smackdown down, then what can I do? What can I do? That's not my. That's again, religion and sex, they go hand in hand. If you see God while I'm fucking, performing the people's elbow, I get it. But that, I digress on that part. But however,
Politics.
leave me be. Imagine you're about to bust a nut and then she goes, Trump 2024. Excuse me?
Yeah, I'd shrivel up.
It just, What? Why would you say it at that time?
I have one pant leg back in my pants.
Yeah, just like I gotta go. Fucking work on your sex talk. Jesus.
I should have noticed the Confederate flag.
Yeah,
on the back.
you know what I mean? God damn it.
Confederate tattoo.
I
flag on
knew
your
I
back.
should I knew I should have noticed after the Make America Great Again tattoo on your back.
You know what that reminds me of? The Afro Man song from a while ago.
Afro man. But
It was that one
Then
song
I
where he
Got
talked.
High?
No, he started. It was something else. It was
Cold 45?
Cold 45.
That's like there's only 2 songs even.
Cold 45, and he has that one like verse where he's like he sleeps with like the KKK's daughter or something like that.
I don't remember.
That was pretty funny.
I don't remember too much of that song, Cold 45. I only know I get until I got high.
Super catchy.
Oh, very catchy.
Super catchy
Oh,
song.
for sure. Oh, Afro Man. And then I remember he beat or punched the shit out of a chick that fucking ran on stage. He was performing, and a girl just fucking tapped him on the shoulder, one Hadouken to the freaking
Wow, that's wild.
bro. But you don't do that to the brothers, you know what I'm saying? Even when Pusha T, when Wale was surprising Pusha T on stage, Pusha T was just like,
Oh,
you have to calm down. It's like, oh, it's my homie. All right, never mind.
Yeah, because Pusha T got into that whole wasn't it like a fight or something like that on stage one time with Pusha T a while ago?
Pusha T did?
Yeah, I think he was performing and somebody tried to rush him on stage or something like that.
What?
I thought it was like a couple years ago.
I don't recall this.
Like 5 years ago, I remember when he was big, still in good music. Like, well, I think he's probably still in good music.
I think he's a president.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, I think like there's some like, I don't know. I gotta look that up.
God damn.
But I'm pretty sure that I think that there was like some state, like he was performing and then somebody like tried to rush him on stage or something like that. And there was like a huge brawl.
Holy shit. Why? What is with you people rushing black people on stages? You don't learn from these videos?
Reminds me of the Dave Chappelle thing.
Yeah, just like Dave Chappelle, you tackle them and then then they stomped on their ass.
Stupid.
Stomped on them. What's his name? The dude from the Daily Show fucking jumped. Jon Stewart. He fucking stomped the shit out of it.
That's funny.
That's hilarious.
This is one opportunity to beat
You
somebody.
know, just like I need my black card renewed. You know, and then they beat the shit out of him. Busta Rhymes, Jamie Foxx jumped in, beat the shit out of this guy. Have you not learned anything from that Akon video where he fucking threw that white dude off? He fucking gave that dude an F5 off the stage and fucking threw it back in the crowd. What are you guys kidding? Guys, stop. Don't rush the stage while people are working, okay? If you have your political shit, leave that shit off the stage.
Yeah.
Or protest online. All right? Attacking someone just to get your beliefs across is just not going to do anything for you. It only makes matters worse. Fucking Will Smith. I'm talking to you, man.
Yeah.
I love how he had to go to India just to learn that fucking what he did on the Oscars was a bad thing.
He went to India?
He went to India.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He went to talk to a fucking guru. Can you imagine? Talking to a guru just like, was it bad what I did?
I think it was more for the trip to India. I'd like to go to India.
Well, yeah, eventually.
So,
you know, go to the Taj Mahal and visit that. That'd be nice. But I mean, like, you have to talk to a guru to really realize what you did was fucking a horrible idea.
come on, Will.
Come on, Will.
I expect better from
Come
you,
on,
man.
Will.
Come on, Will.
You know what I mean? What about this guy? Like, he fucking. I definitely know he went to the guru to make sure, because that night he fucking went back to his seat and had the jolly good time. Kept laughing at the jokes and shit. You know, went partying with his Oscar and shit. Started rapping to his own music. If that was me, I'd fucking be like, I made a terrible mistake, and I'd go home immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah, for sure.
But then again, what do I know? I'm not a sociopath. Fucking narcissist. Come on, Will. I look up to you, bro. You need to do better. Oh, we should talk about serious news. What happened in Buffalo?
Yes, definitely.
You even say Happy Friday yet, or Thursday?
Oh shit.
Do you want to say that before the Buffalo news?
Unfortunate Thursday. We had some terrible news. Was it Saturday it happened?
I believe Sunday.
Sunday? Fucking sad, man. Like super crazy. For those who don't know what we're talking about, Sunday, May. Let me check the date real quick. May the
22nd. Or no, that's
the 8th.
this weekend.
Is it the 8th or the 15th?
It was
Oh, the
15th.
15th.
Yeah.
So May the 15th, 2022, there is an unfortunate circumstance, a fortunate, sad fucking event that happened in Buffalo, New York.
Mm.
I believe the grocery store was the name Tops in a small black community out there, a predominantly black community that just got targeted by a fucking terrorist.
Mm.
And you are a fucking terrorist.
He ain't watching this shit.
And yeah, man, like super sad. He ended up shooting, I think it was 10 people, killed 10 people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then they found out after the fact that he specifically targeted, black people.
Streamed it.
And he streamed it on Twitch. And then I don't know if you heard after the fact, but supposedly there was a Discord server with like a whole bunch of stuff that he like executed this like really, really extremely planned. Did you hear about that?
I did not.
So supposedly, so it's like some young white dude. I forget his, I don't know how old he was, but young white guy. He ended up shooting and killing 10, black community members in a fucking grocery store while they're trying to live their fucking life.
Mm.
And supposedly they did a whole bunch of investigation. It was definitely like hatred towards blacks because supposedly on the gun there was a whole bunch of like white supremacist quotes on the gun that he used.
Well, according to what they described the video as, he saw a white person and said, "You can go."
Oh yeah. And then so they did a little bit more investigation, and then they found his like private Discord server. And for those who don't know what Discord is, kind of like an old school like MSN.
Yeah.
Or the new school MSN
meets WhatsApp.
Yeah, meets WhatsApp kind of thing where you can have like your own server with a bunch of random people. And they found out that like he visited the grocery store like 5 or 6 times before the event and like drew out all these maps about how he's gonna route his route. And he was talking about how like that was the first place he was gonna attack, and he had supposedly like a list of some other places he wanted to go to, which included like I think like schools and community centers where like predominantly black people would be hanging out and stuff like that. So yeah, like he planned it 100%, which is like the most fucked up thing.
My favorite part of all of this is when his family came up to the news and they possibly asked him, was there any reason why you feel he would do this? And they answered COVID. Hear me out, folks. If you don't know that your son is a fucking terrorist, don't fucking make up dumb excuses to defend him.
Yeah.
If you don't know, just say that. COVID is the reason why you commit terrorist, racist attacks.
Yeah.
His
parents are probably blaming the Chinese.
Yeah, right now as we speak.
It was the Chinese.
It was China. I mean, COVID.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Do you see how ridiculous that is?
Crazy, man.
COVID pissed me off. You don't see me shooting up the fucking metro down this goddamn street. Really?
So stupid.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't know that part.
Yeah, I heard about it. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? If you don't know what's going on with your son, like, just say that.
Yeah. Stupid, man. Yeah, you made a mistake. Honestly.
Like, come on. All right. Like, join the fucking truckers convoy. Protest peacefully.
That kind of shit.
Don't take lives. Don't fucking say your son is taking lives over something is. Forget it. You know what? I can understand the frustration the family is going through because clearly they didn't see it coming.
There was this Twitter post that I saw, and I know that like Twitter is definitely not the role as like right place, but I thought they brought up a good point in relation to it, and they said that the post was because of situations like this, and not to get too seriously into like the dramatics and like politics of it, but like there's not enough of a pushback towards the parents in situations like this, like how white parents should be watching their kids, and especially if there's like, because I think like in supposedly in factual like percentages, there's more white kids doing shootings than there's like colored kids.
100%.
So then there's not any sort of organization on re-educating white parents than there is like education for like black parents about like how like, oh, you need to get kids out of the hood or whatever like that. And like white parents get away with shit like this, which isn't fair. Honestly. So then like when you have your parents come out and say shit like, oh, like COVID is like there's no organization or no government body.
You're not watching. You don't know your kid.
Yeah, we need to re-educate white parents so this shit doesn't happen. And
I think we should introduce the belt. Reintroduce that shit. All I'm saying is the belt was used on me. You don't see me fucking. You got the belt used on you. Why is it all, all these color folk, they use the belt on their kids? They're pretty established in the community.
That's straight.
They're working their 9 to 5s and going on home.
But
well, as these white kids are, I'm just saying, get the belt back. Let's bring the belt back, folks. That's our political view today. Bring the belt back.
Super, super fucked up, man.
Yeah. It reminds me, I was watching this latest episode of Atlanta. Have you watched Atlanta yet?
No, unfortunately not. No.
I'm telling you, honestly, one of the best TV shows on TV for sure. The latest episode was about a dude who, if you look at him at first glance, very white, but he has a very black father. So he is half and half. But based off of the way he looks, he's going off of that and identifies as white. So he has the comb over hair, the Abercrombie Fitch, shirt and jeans and yada yada. Has the the American perfect blue-eyed blonde-haired girlfriend. Going through life as a white man. All right. So he's about to graduate. He doesn't have money for college. He's struggling. He's like, how am I gonna get money? He's asked his dad for the money. He's like, I can't help you out. I'm not going to the government for support because that shit's gonna bite you in the ass later. But you gotta work, save up your money, and then you'll end up being okay. But then there's a ceremony at his school, or what's it called when they call this kids in the
assembly,
and they find out that they're gonna rename the school after this rich ass black dude. And the rich ass black dude comes out, who was played by Kevin Samuels, R.I.P.
Oh, he's on that show.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh shit.
And he's like, "Hello, kids. How you doing? I realize this school was previously named after a racist dude. So I'm glad that they're naming it after me. I've done well for this community. And he gloats about his richness.
Mm-hmm.
And as his first act of doing well for the school, he's going to pay for all the tuitions for every student in the school.
Wow.
Everyone's going nuts. Everyone's going crazy. And then he stops and he's like, for whoever's black. And then the white kids are just like, oh, fuck. The black kids are going nuts. And then homeboy, who's half and half, is like, shit. What do I do now? Here I am going through life as a white man.
Oh,
and then it just gets worse and worse from there. But I would, I'm sure the new season is going to come on Disney Plus soon. But once it does, please watch it. One of my favorite episodes so far. It's a very good show. But yeah, and he ends up doing some foul ass shit, and based off of what he is, you know what I mean? See, that's to having someone being told, you're not black enough or you're not white enough, blah, blah, blah. I can understand that.
Yeah.
As a reason. Well, not even understand, like there's no excuse for shooting.
Yeah, no.
Doing any crimes where you take life or you harm someone.
Yeah. No.
However, I can understand the frustration or the anger of being told that you are not this enough to be a part of something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is who he is. And you're telling him that he's not like me. That's like me, dark-skinned, being told I'm not black enough. Like, what does it mean to even be black enough?
Yeah.
I don't define your definition of being black. Well, so who says you have the say? You know what I mean? Or you being told that you're not Asian enough? I agree. But we are here to make sure.
Boy, howdy.
Oh, Jesus. Wow. That went Trump's America in a hurry.
But no, I think it's definitely like something that's probably not as talked about as as much. And like I would assume that a lot of those people have like certain like identity crises when they're like young, because they don't understand that it's like, what is it to be black, or what is it to be Asian, and what is it to be white, kind of thing. You're just kind of being told that you don't fit into a certain box,
Right.
and everyone wants to fit in. I think.
Oh, well, I think that's life in general,
Yeah.
whether it be in school
Yeah.
or in work or just life in general. Everyone wants to be a part. No one wants to be an outcast because they don't have that that influence to know where to go next or what to do, how to do things. Because people in certain crowds, they do things differently.
Yeah.
Like me and you, we could be walking down the street, and people in a certain type of group could have a different walk from us. Business yuppies out in freaking what's a very famous business sector here in
Bay Street.
Yeah, all in their suits, they can have a different walk from us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They could talk differently,
But they're still Asian, and they're still black.
You seen a black dude on Bay Street? I haven't. When I was back working in downtown, it was rare, but I haven't seen too many.
Some black dudes, man.
Are they black though?
What is your definition of black, Carlos?
I'm saying, all I'm saying is,
if you ain't casting the Holy Ghost,
they don't know. Yeah, man, they definitely saying the religious. They're probably saying fucking. What was in their financial reports in bed and shit. Talking about assets and liabilities and shit like that. But yeah, man. But that kid, going back to that kid though, I'm sure there was some form of identity crisis. I don't know what it was. I mean, I don't get what the purpose of what he did. Well, for what I don't know, but hey, all in all, just rest in peace to all of those, all the victims. Our hearts go out to the families and friends of the victims. You know what? I also realized that this is like our 50-something episode. I think this is like our 5th shooting that we've covered.
Yeah, which is pretty crazy.
It's like, why is this
it's like
almost natural thing now? It's crazy, man. I shouldn't be, but why should we be so used to this? You know what I mean?
It does, crazy. Yeah. I don't think there's much like outrageous events like this that happen like other parts of the world. No. Unless you go to I don't know, fucking Colombia.
Right.
Where you just have mobsters.
I still feel like in Colombia they're targeted attacks.
Yeah, they're targeted.
It's either a gang shit. Thing or there's
or somebody's provoking some fucked up shit. You go and provoke these people to come fuck with you. That's different. But here it's you could just be living your regular day life, and then you have one fucking extremist person that just sat there.
These victims have never met this dude again in their life.
One extremist person that spent thousands and thousands of hours due to COVID on their computer learning about white supremacy and how whites are supposed to be the fucking main people in the world.
And then also from COVID.
And then he goes out and fucking starts shooting a whole bunch of people. That shit doesn't make any sense. And we've had that so many fucking times in the last 5 or 10 years.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the Vegas shooting and the Batman movie shooting.
Yeah.
All that sorts of stuff. And it really, I don't know if it's the media that does a really good job in North America that exposes it to everybody, but it just seems like it happens way more often here on this side of the world.
Do you feel like the media is just because they're putting so much coverage on it? Well, I mean, I think it's a good thing to put coverage on it because it shows you that
definitely,
what's going on in the world and in our communities, because Buffalo's a 2-hour drive from us.
Yeah.
However, because I get what you mean, the media is they can also bring negativity to light with these stories. Because I remember I was scrolling through Instagram and I noticed how Skylar Diggins was she got into an argument with one of her teammates on the bench. And they brought up that clip, just Skylar Diggins got into a fight. I'm it could just be a passionate, they're just very passionate about the sport.
Argument.
Yeah.
sports I've had all the
Yeah.
time.
Oh, it happens.
like-
So I mean, like now whatever is being put out to through the media,
Mhm.
they're making it a lot bigger than it should be. And I don't think it's a big deal. It could have been just like that one play that they fucked up on. They're like, yo, why didn't you do this? Like, yo, leave me alone. I'm trying to, I fucked up. I realized it. All right, cool. Move on. Carry on with the next play. That's it. But now who knows what's gonna happen? Maybe now since the media's, freaking exploding this to like nuclear levels,
Yeah.
they may never talk to each other again, or they may never work with each other again now. You know what I mean? Stop making shit a big deal out of nothing. If the situation it really is nothing. That's all I gotta
The
say.
media gets too political, that's for sure.
It's horseshit. Speaking of political politics, the election's coming up.
The Ontario election.
2 of the leaders got COVID.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Which ones?
Andrea
Horvath
and
NDP.
Is that Horvath?
I always thought it was
Or
Horvath.
whore? I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Well, I just made my political stance that I'm clearly not voting for NDP.
And then who was the other person that got it?
I believe the Liberals leader,
Oh, the Del Duca. I
the
think his
dude that
name
looks
is.
like Sling Blade.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure that this problem's gonna be good.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a sketchy looking.
I honestly, I am not a fan of any of those people, but you know what? I still gotta vote because I have to choose the best option for this province.
From the last, I was watching the news this morning, and
Yeah.
the last global news, I think like random, what they call like surveys and stuff like that,
Yeah.
to ask who they support and stuff.
Yeah.
I think the Doug Ford was in and around the height at like 24%. And then the second, which was actually not the Liberals, which is surprising, it was actually the Green Party. So supposedly there's actually a big push for the Green Party to win in at least from that random survey. I don't know exactly where that area was or whatever it may be, but it was at like 14%. And I think the Liberals were at like 13, and then
But the
NDP
Green
was
Party
at
is
like 10.
dead last like every election.
Oh yeah, usually every
Yeah,
election. Yeah.
crazy. Oh,
So you can't really base your
Dude, if Green
things
Party
on those,
wins, there's gonna be a lot more freaking weed stores going on. A lot more.
but that'd be fucking nuts.
That'd be, oh Jesus Christ.
There's already too many of them in Toronto.
Yeah.
So
So they're going to take over everything. All right. They're going to take over the churches. All right. The bars, the LCBOs. There'll be no more beer, just weed.
I'm okay with it.
You're okay with that? No, you're not. No, you're
I
not.
will
You
find-
will you will start a truckers
I will
convoy if there's
find
no
underground
more.
liquor. I will become the Homer Simpson, the
Uh-oh.
beer baron.
Wow.
I'm gonna
All of
have-
that all of that. All of that.
Quit my job and become the beer baron.
Oh wow. And then when you get arrested, what are you gonna do?
Slingshotted out of a fucking whatever they call those things.
You're gonna slingshot yourself?
Part of the Simpsons episode.
Why your reference is just to be clear, your way of fighting against government officials instead of protest or maybe actually running for office, you're using Simpsons references.
Would you ever run for office?
No.
Let's say, okay, like with the election coming up,
Yeah.
what would be your first thing that you think you should fix in Ontario as a
The
premier of
construction of
Ontario?
Bathurst and Eglinton. 100%.
I'm sure 99.9% of people agree with that.
Oh, 100%. Even people out in Calgary be like, got my vote.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
In Eglinton.
Yeah. Fucking construction around here is ridiculous. That's my first thing. Yeah. Gas prices.
Gas prices.
That's fucking ridiculous. What the fuck? Oh, I think the most important housing market.
Yes.
Let's get the fucking Chinese out of here and fucking bring it back to regular prices. Stop investing in our prices, you fucking bastards. Know what I'm saying? I have to get a bit racial because some of these guys are you know what? They're thinking it, but they don't want to say it because of the cancel culture. Fuck that. I'm saying it. For all you foreigners, I'm just gonna fucking Don Cherry it up right now. I'm just no, I could never run for office. I can't. It's too stressful, and it's a roast battle.
Yeah.
Me, I'd roast the shit out of all these fucking guys.
Look at your shirt.
Yeah, look at your shirt. This guy. Oh, if you don't get your fucking hot dog looking neck at fucking looking.
Oh my god.
With your red suit on looking like a bottle of Heinz ketchup. Fucking get out of here.
I think you get some votes.
Oh, for roasting 100%. But I wouldn't do anything to fix the goddamn country because that's what it is. Because it's a roast battle during these elections. And then when you actually win and they're like, oh, why aren't you doing anything? Did you not see what the fuck I called Doug Ford up there? That's what I did.
You'd have support from the younger generation.
100%.
I love it.
100%. 100%. Absolutely. I'd be great for TV if I was running for election. I'd be on all the talk shows, but when push comes to shove and I actually have to fix this country, I'm fucked. Because I'm gonna find out secrets that I will not keep to myself. Absolutely not.
Look, Ryan, man.
Dude, if I
I've been here one day.
Bro, and I've been told some wild ass shit. They can probably tell me aliens exist and how fucking they have some orgies back at the fucking elections office. Fuck
I was just gonna
that.
say, I'm like, man, like probably meet like 5 or 6 Monica Lewinsky's.
Yeah, legit, man.
Shout out to Monica.
Shout out to Monica. Pretty cool. But yeah, dude, fuck that. I don't know. Would you ever run for office? You have to actually think about it.
I actually took political science as a course in university. And it was
I took chemistry.
It was
you
fun,
don't see me fucking making a nuclear.
I would love to be a chemist, man. That'd be pretty sick. But political science is pretty cool. But I think like actual politics, like the way that democracy is in Canada and like how it is like a roast fest as opposed to them actually talking about what they're going to change. Well, they do a little bit, but I feel like more of it is the roasting and like more of it is the bring your opponent down
the commercials
kind of, like that kind of shit. And I don't believe in that kind of politics. I think politics really should be who's the best of the best out of that group that is running to be able to kind of pick the person that's going to be the best. And I think that I would like to, man. I would like to try it.
Oh my God.
I think it would be pretty cool. I never really ran for any of those like presidency things in high school. But I think it would have been pretty cool. I think it'd be pretty cool to be in politics.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Let me know if you think I'd be good in politics. I would like
to do that. Don't do that, please. Because we won't have enough time for the show. You'll never come back.
I come back 10 minutes in. All right, Carlos, I gotta go roast.
Gotta go kiss some babies and
Monica Lewinsky.
Oh Jesus! Going door to door and just asking people how they want to, asking people what they want to fix. Let's talk about the Chinese. I am Cambodian. Oh, I'm NDP anyway. What party would you go if you were to run?
I don't know. At heart, I'm a left person, so
boo.
That's me at heart. I'd like to say like I do believe in conservative stuff, probably more like geared towards the center. I don't even know what you call that, like the new liberals, centrist, the new middleist, or something. I don't know. I could probably consider myself that. But at heart,
why does the NDP think they can actually? I mean, if they really look at the federal side of things, freaking Jagmeet Singh fucking jump ship, but he freaking joined forces with the liberals at the federal side of things. You gotta. That's in the political standpoint. That's a bitch move on the NDP part.
It's tough, man.
It's like, I mean, I get it. You have to make the decisions that are best for the country. But you pulled a Kevin Durant.
Snaked.
You snaked.
Snaked hard.
Yeah. Come on, dude. Come on.
I'm interested. I don't think there has been an NDP government from like the 60s until like the last time that happened. 70s or something like that. Then NDP, the NDP actually like won it. And there was an NDP president.
Oh, like a prime minister.
Yeah.
I don't recall.
I think it was like the 60s.
I think
or 70s.
Since the 60s or 70s, it's always been either conservative or liberal.
But
Oh, fucking and Trudeau. You know what? I don't even want to get into politics right now. Like, I can't. Trudeau's a fucking robot, and he needs to be. He just needs to get. Oh, I can't stand that guy. I can't. Everything, all the things he says, he just avoids the fucking question and gives us a very generic answer.
That's what all politics are, man. Like,
Can't we just get one prime minister that just tells us the fucking truth? You know what I mean? Where you don't think we'll ever get one,
I don't
or even anyone in the world that tells it like it is? What about that Brazilian the president? He tells it like it is.
or
The gays are evil, and I'm like, oh,
that guy's pretty fucking.
I mean, he's wild,
That's
but
pretty
people
wild.
respect him for him to, he's going to his truth. Jesus Christ. Do I agree with everything he says? No, but
The Filipino president.
oh,
He's just killing drug
killing,
dealers.
just
Shooting them. Dead
from every president before him, he was just like, we need to get rid of these drug dealers, remove them from the streets, arrest them all. Where he comes in, kill them,
Yeah.
shoot them. Let's bring some AKs.
Yeah.
Fucking call it a day. Just if you see someone giving out drugs,
Fucking
pharmacists, I don't give a fuck. All these drug dealers dead.
massacre.
Oh, Jesus.
God.
They telling they're straight to the point. Are you worried about monkeypox?
Holy shit. I don't know. Probably not. I don't think it's anything.
Thank you so much for joining us this week. Tune in to next week, where we will dive in and really find out what he finds.
Give me the final thought on monkeypox. We'll end the episode. Give me what monkeypox.
I think that after the scare of the pandemic, I think it's not going to be as big as a deal as COVID, because I feel like COVID was much more transmissible. Whereas monkeypox is, I think they're. I mean, like if it's a visible thing, I think they're definitely gonna keep them in hospital. Yeah, quarantine. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they do the whole. You know what I'm saying? Just like, I am not staying locked down again.
Oh my God.
Like, I am not staying at home with my wife for 2 years again. All right, folks. Monkeypox gone.
Monkeypox, man.
Yeah, man.
It's pretty close, man. It's only about 8 hours away, man. It's people with monkeypox.
Yeah, I'm hearing it's in Montreal.
Yeah. Fucked up.
So did that one started? Do you think they fucked the monkey also?
I have no idea, but supposedly it does start from monkeys, like actual animals, like wild animals. So I don't know. I don't know how that.
I blame PETA.
PETA?
Yeah.
You taking the blame?
Yeah. They're too close to my animals. They're protecting them so much. They're starting all these fucking infestations. You know what I'm saying? Let's just fucking eat them. Let's just eat them. Cook them at Outback Steakhouse and call it a day. You know what I'm saying? PETA. Okay.
There's Bolivian culture. There's a tribe out there that they hunt monkeys
and eat them.
It's pretty wild. I've seen a video on it.
So you're saying you're booking a trip to Bolivia sometime?
Yeah. No. And to my final thought,
yeah,
Bolivian tribe, they like hunt these like monkeys with like bow and arrows, which is like fucking wild. So they shoot them from the fucking bottom of the tree. It falls down, and then I've actually seen them like skin it. So they like cut apart its neck, and they like pull like the head from the skin. It's like nuts.
And your mouth is watering the entire time. Holy shit! I can never look at a fucking monkey and just look.
And they eat it. And they've been doing it. And the tribe, I'm pretty sure, has been there for at least thousands and thousands of years. So
just eating monkeys.
They got to be doing something right. Well, they eat other stuff too.
Well, I mean, like
monkey's part of the diet.
Jesus Christ.
So.
Oh my God. Can you imagine just growing up in a village just like, guys, guess what night it is tonight?
Monkey Monday.
It's Monkey Monday. Woo,
I could have sworn it was Taco Tuesday.
Nope. Monkey Monday. Then they hear in the back, oh, fuck, it's getting away. Hang on, I'll be back. Get back here. Come back here. Spirit right through the... Oh, Jesus Christ. I
tried.
I would not.
I tried. That's my final. I tried.
I would not. So when you see Bubbles with Michael Jackson, Instead of oh that's cute, you go good.
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 What jingle is that again? From the 90s.
Good. Who is it? It's
Is that Welch's?
Campbell's soup.
Campbell's soup.
Campbell's soup.
What was the Welch's one? The little the little girl with the grape juice from like the 90s.
I know what you're talking about.
She used to like sit there and pour it.
Yeah,
That was
I
real
know what you're
cute.
talking
Cute
about.
commercial. We gotta find that.
The snack that smiles back.
Goldfish.
Oh no, my asshole.
All right, we're gonna end the episode.
Yeah, okay. What? What did I say? What? Anyways, folks, thank you for joining us for this inappropriate episode. I am Carlos.
And I'm Ryan.
And this is the Blank with Carlos and Ryan. And remember, go out and vote for those treacherous swine. Fill it in.
Fill it in, folks.
Fill it in. Fill in the ballot.
Peace, everybody.
Fuck you, Andrea Horvath. I'm just kidding. Go vote for NDP or NDP. I don't identify with any of these political parties, but like if I have to choose any of them, I will choose one of them. All right. I don't want out there that I'm, a conservative or it doesn't I'm a centrist, dude. That's all. Now you may end it.
No monkeypox.
But you know what pisses me off the most of all that shit? Don't fucking leave shit at my door because you fucking, this pamphlet, it's just dude, they fucking left that door. You know that shit you hang on hotel doors where it says room is busy?
Yeah.
When you're fucking laying the smackdown in there? They did that shit for the freaking Doug Ford thing. What is that pamphlet? It's just art with words and then a picture of Doug Ford. I'm gonna look at that like, oh, you got my vote. No, fuck it, dude. I don't fucking care.
To throw that in there, that last idea. Remember when his party was sending out the fake invoices?
Yes.
For anybody who's voting for Doug Ford, remember that this year.
Snake. Remember that. He fucking sends fake invoices and then it ends up being donation money to his party. God, I hate all these motherfuckers, man. Why are they making us vote for these bitch ass? Oh, whatever.
Shit was scummy as all.
All in all,
Peace, everybody.
And enjoy your weekend. Long weekend.